The Tucson sector of the U.S.-Mexico border runs through the Sonoran Desert. It's an unforgiving environment for migrants.
The first obstacle is going to be the terrain in general, especially here in Tucson sector. It's very inhospitable, and then you add the climate to that with the heat. It increases the dangers of the journey.
U.S. Border Patrol agent Martin Whaling says the next obstacle is the border wall. Others are less obvious.
We utilize camera technology, sensor technology, and our rapid response to respond when someone crosses the border outside of a port of entry.
Still, record numbers of migrants crossed the southern U.S. border in 2023. Even the inhospitable Tucson sector, where Nogales is located, saw record numbers attempting to cross.
Since the proclamations, our numbers have dropped.
U.S. Border Patrol agent Robert Ortiz says an executive order signed by President Joe Biden in June tightened restrictions on migrants and asylum seekers entering the country.
In addition to that, it helps us with the removal process. A lot of that stuff gets expedited.
Border Patrol says in the Nogales area, they've apprehended people from more than 150 countries. The number of migrant arrivals from African and Asian nations has also seen a decline.
Because the message is getting out to the rest of the world that there are consequences for coming in here into the United States illegally.
But for some experts, border security is about more than just obstacles.
I think we talk about securing the border without really knowing what that means.
Ana Ochoa O'Leary is co-director of the University of Arizona Binational Migration Institute.
What I would think a secure border should involve is addressing the root causes of immigration, the root causes that inspire and drive people to cross the border without authorization.
With just weeks to go until the November presidential election, immigration is a top issue. But for border communities, O'Leary says the relationship with immigration is complicated.
Because we know that people arrive here legally and are still considered bad immigrants, so it doesn't make a difference. We are products of that going back and forth the border, legally or not legally.
Meanwhile, the Border Patrol will keep working to stop people from crossing the border illegally. Aline Barros, VOA News, Arizona.